Hi, Justin here, welcome back. So just looking at some miniature Paphiopedilums in bloom here at the front and a larger one at the back. The one at the front on the left here is Paphiopedilum coccinea. Very cute little miniature species. And next to that, Paphiopedilum Doll's Cobalt, which I think is a primary hybrid. Not too sure what's in it. I think might have Charlie in the background, but not too sure. And up here we've got Philippinensis roeblingii, a bit hard to pronounce, but this is the smaller form of Philippinensis, and it's flowering with fairly meager 2 flowers on the spike. I think last time it had 4. They've just opened up recently, and the pouch colour will slowly change to golden yellow. That opens up a kind of a pinkish colour. See if we get that in focus properly. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, it's pretty easy to grow. Multifloral path, and next to that Dendrobium phalaenopsis hybrid, and down below a couple of little phalaenopsis hybrids. The one on the left is a no-name miniature phalaenopsis, and on the right this is Bellina alba by Amboinensis flava, which is the yellow coloured form, and I can see it's got some really interesting pattern on the sepals and petals. The lip also very nice red colour, and a really nice fragrance on this one, so it's a really nice little plant. Yeah, so apart from that, I don't really have that much to show. It's been a bit of a disappointing autumn so far. The cattleyas haven't done that well. It's been really miserable weather. October, November usually are the worst months, in my opinion, in the Netherlands anyway. So it's been very dark and wet, and the cattleyas, for instance, haven't done that well, but I do have one in spike over there, if you can see it. That'll be opening up soon. It's a red one. I think it's Xingying. If we can read the tag. Oh, it's difficult to read. It's pretty. I need to put on my glasses. Xingying Scarlet. I can't make out the rest, but it should be a nice red violet coloured cattleya. And yeah, so what I was just trying to show here before I got distracted, this is Vanda Costylus Lusneri. I guess nowadays it's just Vanda Lusneri. That's a primary hybrid with Neophinaceae, the orchid formerly known as Neophinaceae falcata, now known as Vanda falcata. And I think it's a hybrid with Vanda cerulescens, but I'm not too sure actually. I've had this plant for about 4 or 5 years, and it's tried to flower the last couple of years, but it aborted each time, and this year finally it did manage to put out some flowers. It does have a nice fragrance as well, but that's coming to an end now, but it does have a nice kind of, yeah, deep violet, bluish, indigo-ish type of colour. That's the typical, difficult to describe orchid colour. But yeah, I don't have that much else here. This one's been going for some time now. It's a Phalaenopsis and hybrid, and this one is Phalaenopsis equestris cerulea, still going, been going for a long time now. That's oh, actually I do have one more nice one out in the greenhouse. Let's go and take a look at that. Right, so this pretty funky dendrocoilum here is Dendrocoilum couttsii. It's a plant that I've had for many years, and took me a long time to figure out how to grow it, and unfortunately I figured it out before I killed it, just before I killed it. But basically it likes to be grown a bit cooler, was what I eventually discovered. So I do keep it out in the garden now during the summer. And the racemes are just fascinating species with a very unusual fragrance as well, kind of a savory salami, something like that. I don't know, hard to describe. Not pleasant, but not unpleasant either. More just sort of like weird. Yeah, the floral structures are really fascinating. I really like this one a lot, and this year it's bloomed with 4 inflorescences, so very happy with that. And another one which I'm very happy with is this Laelia amceps, another plant which I've had for so many years and never flowered, but a similar story really. Put it out into the garden and it started in the summer. It started doing a lot better, so it's got a nice inflorescence on it there, quite a long spike on these Laelia amceps. So I will hopefully in not too long discover what the flowers look like after all these years.